After you exit the sketch of the layout, you can use the layout of the drivetrain to make the first side plate. Using the sheet metal tools, create the base of the sheet metal part. Use one of the gauge staples to do this, or specify the thickness and radius yourself. On our drivetrains, the plates are normally 90 thou thick. This is light and strong enough for our purpose. However, you can use whatever is available to your team. Finish the base by clicking the check mark. There should not be any holes in the base plate right now. If there are, go back in the sketch and change those lines and circles to construction lines. Now we will start to add flanges to the part. The flanges are added to make the part stronger. They can also be used to mount other parts of the robot to them. Click on the Edge Flange tool and we can begin to add flanges. Select all 4 edges on the side plate to add flanges to them. Make these flanges 0.75 inches wide and use the outer virtual sharp flange measurement. We will use the material inside flange position, so the part will remain 30 by 4.75 inches. After you close the flange tool and the feature is added to your part, we need to break the corners so they will be round instead of 90-degree corners. In the Sheet Metal tab, click on the Corners drop-down arrow, then click on the Break Corners tool. Select the faces of your flanges, and the tool will automatically add a break to the corners of each flange. Select the Fillet Break. This will make the corner breaks round, instead of a chamfer. Then, change the size to being 0.25 inches. Finish by clicking the check mark. After we have made our part, we should save it in a folder for our assembly. We name all of our robot parts using a coding system. The first digit is an S. This stands for Simbotics. The next represents the year, 15. Add a space, dash, and another space. The middle section is the subsystem of the robot. These change from year to year, so there is not a standard, but DT would usually stand for drivetrain. For this example, I will use OS to represent it being an off-season project. Add another space, dash, space. This next section is the type of document, A for assembly, P for part, or an S for a sheet metal part. Then we count up from 1 for each document added. For this part, it will be 001. The part number for this would be S15 space dash space OS space dash space S001. Be sure you understand our coding system. You will need to name all of your parts using this system. In the next video, we will work to create holes for other parts in the side plate.